The advertising racket is a killer game, and I know it killed me. My name's Frank Whiskey, and I was half of the legendary advertising agency Whiskey and Rye. Yeah, I know. That's the name of the agency. It was pretty crazy back in the 80s before I croaked. Now it's in trouble. And it's not just advertising, it's Madvertising. This is my old partner, Hammond Rye. He knows the company's in trouble. He's 84.
Thank you. I thought recapturing a little of my past glory would be good for the soul. Instead, it landed me in the hospital. Who knew that an erection lasting more than 4 hours could be bad for you?
He's brought in a punk young kid from one of those highfalutin advertising agencies to save the day. I don't think he knows what the hell he's doing. It's Stephen Darrins, played by Curtis FRISLE.
I once visited Australia and participated in what the Aborigines call a walkabout.
Every story's got a bad girl to make it interesting, and she is damn interesting. It's Zandra Kane, played by BETH LECKBEE.
I just want everyone to know that I hate Stephen Darrins. I hate the way that I want to kiss him and do bad, naughty things with him. Naughty!
Most bad girls have a little weasel in their wake. And in this case, it's Lowey Bachman, played by ELIOT HOCHBERG.
When I was a kid, my dad used to beat me. He also used to tell me that women couldn't be trusted. But I trust Zandra. I think it's that Stephen Darrins guy that's got her under his spell.
If you want to punch that guy in the face, you're not alone. You know, it's a big, crazy world out there, and there's a lot of big, crazy stuff in it. And we brought a little piece of it here to try and crack the international market. It's Atashi, played by CLIVE HAWKINS. If you got a bad girl, you probably want a good girl too. This here's a very good girl from Utah. Her name's Plummer. She's played by SHANNON.
My moods have been erratic.
This company's been held together by just a couple people, and a couple of them are starting to crack. The first is Leland, played by RICHEY.
When I found out the girl I loved might have been impregnated by Stephen Darrins, I asked myself, what would Captain Kirk do? Would he have hit him in the face and poisoned him with Perrier water? Oh, good gravy, I don't think so.
Scott Baxter probably would have. The other person who's been trying to hold this place together is in love with my former partner, Hammond Rye, and has been since Nam. It's Louise Tinsel, played by MARCIA Bender.
Whiskey and Rye Personnel Manual, page 15. Interpersonal relationships should be businesslike and professional.
She is thorough. There's a lot of other people. There's a lot of clients and other people in the agency, and they're all played by these people, Mary Van Leuven and Carolyn Wilson. And this week we have a very special guest, Mr. Brian Brider.
I'm Jeff Stein, attorney.
He sure as hell is. Now sit back and try and buy into this show, because we're going to try and sell it to you, because this is Madvertising. It's Stephen Stephen Darrin's 4th day on the job, and the day starts out like every other day with a pitch session in the big boardroom. But this is a little unusual because Stephen Darrins isn't the one who's going to be leading the session. He's still suffering from his poisoning yesterday. And Hammond is introducing their brand new client.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please listen up. We have got a very, very, very important client coming in today, especially considering the fiduciary and financial state this company is in. We are hemorrhaging money like a dike with the boy with the thumb in it. And we need this client to be happy.
Dykes don't like boys.
Thank you, Lowey. You may remember this man. You may have seen him chasing ambulances down 34th Street. He is also infamously one of the Desert Island 6 who recently came back to this country. Now, this is very important, so considering your poisonous state, I am throwing this pitch session to Miss Zandra Kane. Zandra.
Thank you, everyone. I know that we would all prefer for you boys to be well, so I just am honored to take over the pitch session today. Let's start with introducing and bringing him out, Mr. Jeff Stein, everyone. Jeff?
No. Yes. No. No. Yes. Yes. Fuck you.
Thank you, Jeff. What you just observed, ladies and gentlemen, is our product. Jeff Stein. What we are going to do today is to take this wonderful, interesting, intricate man, and we're going to decide how we're going to sell him to the public. Jeff recently sued Mother Teresa's orphanage. So he has a bit of a PR issue that he's looking to fix. He is part of Stein, Klein, and Kleinberg. Jeff, have a seat.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, did you say he sued an orphanage?
Well,
One of the nuns dropped a baby on its head, and it was brain dead. That baby is going to be an eggplant for the rest of its life.
No good.
No, good. I got $50 million from a jury. Very
Nuns
good.
suck.
Fantastic.
I agree with you, nuns suck.
everyone, do sit down. So, today's subject is how to sell Stein, Klein, Berg, and Stein.
It's Stein, Klein, and Kleinberg.
All right.
Who's in charge? Hold on. Who's in charge here?
That would be me, sir.
And who's your hotshot I've been hearing so much about?
Oh, well, that would be...
Stephen Darrins.
Get me a Coke Zero now. Mr. Rye, good to meet you.
Good to meet you, sir.
I knew your partner, Whiskey.
Oh, yes, he was a man.
But I'm in charge for today, sir.
I don't mind looking at a beautiful woman.
Zandra Kane is my name.
Jeff Stein. So as you know, my firm is primarily concentrated on personal injury and agony.
Yes,
Sexual harassment is my forte.
Because you care.
That's right, because I care about my clients.
Well, yes, perhaps a snappy slogan would be good.
All right.
I agree, but Stein Cares is so 1978.
Right.
We need something new, something now.
How about I'll litigate any perceived slight for $99.95?
I'm not working at a 3-day soup broker, okay? I charge 40%.
Sorry, I guess I'm just back in 48.
I have your Coke Zero, sir. I didn't know if you prefer the 2-liter or a can.
You can hold the 2-liter later.
You can go stand over there.
Fantastic.
All right. Let's not forget I'm in charge, everyone. Me in charge, Zandra Kane. What do you want, Leland?
Oh, didn't expect any. Had an idea for the slogan. Stein harasses the harassers.
What's your name? What's your name?
Harassers.
Leland Gump, sir.
I got one, Zandra.
Hold on a second. That is fucking genius.
I agree.
I want to hear more, though. I want to hear more.
How would
You,
we
the Jew.
Oh, there's...
Right here, this one.
Sir, it's not good to refer to someone as the Jew.
It's all right. It's all right. I like this guy.
Jews can call other Jews Jews.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Are you Jewish?
I am.
Oh.
And anyway, I was thinking maybe, you know, like Stein gets into your personal business.
Good one.
Thanks. Thanks, Louise.
How about if I may?
Oh, God. You don't look so good there, Darrins.
My mouth tastes like stomach acid. Anyway, I was going to say, what if something simple like Stein saves?
Stein saves.
Stein saves.
It's a bit anti-Semitic.
Stein saves.
Well,
Come here. Come here. Swallow it.
Oh, God.
We're going with Stein saves. Good
Stein
job.
saves.
Yay!
I had actually said that to him before we started the meeting.
I was there. I overheard.
We'll talk later, privately. We can talk about my bus bench ad campaign.
I'd like to decide where millions of buns will be connecting with Stein saves.
Yeah.
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 Like
You like it hard on a hard bench?
Okay then, well, let's start working on this dynamite campaign then.
Stein saves, everyone.
Zandra Kane is excited as hell because this is the first meeting she's gotten to run since that upstart Stephen Darrins came along. She's in her office gloating when Lowey Bachman comes in and starts giving her hell about the chemistry he noticed between her and Stein.
You're a bad computer, aren't you? That was a wonderful meeting. Enter.
Hey there, Zandra.
Oh, hey, Lowey. I was just updating my status. Zandra kicks ass.
Yeah, you know you do. I always think so. Every day. I'm right there every single day thinking about how you kick ass.
I know, Lowey. We've covered this territory. I kick ass.
Well, I got some other territory to cover because I saw what was going on in that meeting. And I thought we had, you know, an understanding, and you look like you wanted to bench press him or something.
Lowey, it's business. You understand business, right?
Sure. If it's business, I understand it. I mean, I'm Lowey. I understand it.
Lowey, are you trying to tell me that you're not friends with Zandra anymore?
Oh, no, that's not what I'm saying at all, Zandra. It's just that, you know, you're such a special lady, and I wouldn't want, you know, anybody else to,
Because
yeah.
Lowey, you know, I've been pretty stressed out lately, and maybe one night I might get drunk again and make another bad Lowey mistake.
Well, those are the best kind of mistakes. I know I was there.
So we're friends?
Sure. Whatever you want, I'll do it for you.
Whatever I do in meetings and on rooftops and in hotel bedrooms, it's all for the business.
So when I was up there on the roof and you were up there with Stephen Darrins, I was up there and I saw that too.
What did you see?
It was the sunset. It was really pretty, like the day of my graduation when my parents didn't show up. And I saw you there, and you were kissing Stephen Darrins.
That's unlikely. He was kissing me. And I hated it. It was like poison, Lowey.
Oh, I bet it was. He's all full of poison.
You know, Zandra would never do that. He's enemy number one.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that, Zandra, because I got something else to tell you.
What is it?
You know how Darrins is like sick?
Mm-hmm.
You want to know how it happened? I got Leland to do it. I put some poison into the Perrier water and I gave it to Leland, and Leland gave it to Stephen Darrins. Put him right in the hospital.
Lowey, what do you think this is?
You said...
The mafia?
I said I would throw him off a bridge or run him over with a car, and you said, yeah, that's a good idea. I thought poison was a little bit, I don't know, more subtler.
You are leaving trails as big as a hippo's ass for people to come straight to me!
I don't know how big a hippo ass trail is, but I'm sorry.
Well, it's bigger than your mistake, Lowey. Well, goodbye.
I think we've all been confronted with a giant hippo ass trail at one point or another, and we know how much it stings. Meanwhile, back in the boardroom, Jeff Stein is being greeted by Mary Plummer, who's going over some facts and figures with him about the type of things they can do for him. All she's thinking about are facts and figures until she happens to see Stephen Darrins and a pretty young gal from the office crossing in the distance, and then her thoughts turn to something else.
So, first of all, I was experimenting with having Stein, Kleinberg, and Stein be switched around, like Stein, Stein, Kleinberg, or Kleinberg, Stein, Stein, or things like that. Is there a Mrs. Stein?
Do you notice that I'm not wearing any socks?
Oh my God, you aren't wearing any socks.
Do you know why I don't wear socks? Do you?
No, I do not. I would love for you to
Because
tell me.
I don't want to alienate a jury, okay? I don't want to come in with a fancy suit and a $500 haircut and expensive socks. No, I want them to think that I'm one of them, okay? Stein saves.
It's good because you've got that cheap tie on too. Oh, you're adorable.
Oh, God.
I love it when you're sick.
You can leave. Thanks. What's wrong?
That was my sort of boyfriend, although he also got accused of raping me, and I went to HR about it, but then it turned out all to be a misunderstanding. But
Wait a minute, what? He's your superior?
yes, he is.
You went to HR?
Yes.
HR didn't do anything about it.
They sort of left it.
They
in a
laughed at
folder.
you?
Yes.
They told you you were wrong.
They did.
They made you feel dirty.
I do feel dirty. I feel horribly dirty.
How much do you make an hour?
Not very much, like $12
$12?
an hour.
That's what they pay you to be subjected to rape on a daily basis. Hold on. Let me open my damages application. $12 times 24 hours times 365 days. How old are you?
20. You're a lawyer, right? So this won't get out.
This is completely confidential.
25. 6.
I'll round it up to 30. Life expectancy of 50 more years. That's $5,256,000 and sorry, let me repeat that. I'm sorry. The zeros made me pee my pants a little bit. $5,256,100, of which I will take 40% to take this motherfucking place down to the ground.
That's
Right here.
a nice sum of money.
Meanwhile, Stephen Darrins is walking with that same pretty girl when he stumbles across Leland Klump. Leland Klump, who had given him the poison Perrier.
Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Leland, what have you done? What have you gotten yourself into?
You're so cute. Oh, no, really.
Leland. know what? Why don't you excuse us, Margaret?
Okay. I love you.
Not in the office. I get sexual harassment suits filed against me. Leland! Funny I should see you here at the office.
That's where I work. I'm here all the time.
Me too. Until someone poisons me, and I have to go to the hospital. You know, I didn't have to show up for work today, but I did. So I want to do this company good.
So do I. That's all I care about.
Do you, Leland? Do ya?
Please don't hurt me.
Because last thing I remember is you gave me Perrier water that poisoned me.
I was in love. Love makes me do
Oh,
crazy
cut the bullshit, Leland. I had diarrhea all morning. Is that love? Leland? That woman, Margaret, that I just kissed, I almost threw up in her mouth. I think I may have a little. But it's okay, because I think she likes it. My point is, you know, I've been trying to keep it cool. First day, got sexual harassment suit filed against me. Second day, pretty good. Third day, got another sexual harassment suit filed against me. And poisoned. So you know what? My fuse is getting pretty short. And I'm getting pretty pissed off.
Well, then you know a little bit about how I feel about working here for 6 years as practically invisible.
I know what this is about. Yeah. You're pissed off because you're an underling. And you want to take it out on the top dogs. Well, you know what, Leland? I didn't ask for this. I got brought over here. Just because I'm good? Just because I can sell? Well, damn it, Leland. It's not my fault.
You're right. It is about how
It's not my fault.
I know it's not your fault, but
It's not my fault.
I know it's not your fault.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
At just that moment, Jeff Stein was marching Mary Plummer into Hammond Rye's office to confront him with the charges he was bringing against the company, and also hoping to hear some more ideas about how they were going to represent him as an advertising way.
Come in. Ah, well, hello, lady and gentlemen. What may I do for you today in my office? What's the matter? Did somebody pee on your parade?
Look at that sky. You see that building over there?
Yes.
No, the other one.
Oh, yeah.
That one, right there.
Mm-hmm.
You see that penthouse?
Yeah, I do.
You see that 500-gallon fish tank?
Yes.
You see that Japanese fighting fish?
A bit.
I paid $22,000 for it. I'll be eating it later for sushi with a $5,000 an hour hooker.
And you want this on a bench ad?
No. That's not a bad idea. No, I've got something a little bigger at stake here. See this lovely young lady? What's your name again?
Mary Plummer.
Mary Plummer of Utah. White as the driven snow. Until she was raped.
Again?
Here's the HR report. It shows she complained. What was done about it? Nothing. Here's a lawsuit. You've just been served. Put your carrier on notice and bring that hotshot into this room for a deposition in 1 hour. And let me tell you something. If I don't get some ad campaigns that tickle my ass, I'm going to sue you again. And if I don't get the answers I'm looking for, you see that fish tank over there?
Yes.
Not that
Oh.
one. The other one.
By the best.
Yes, that one. I'm gonna buy it with your pension fund. Let's go, Sweet Cheeks.
Louise, we may be a little effed.
At just that moment, Zandra Kane was counting her chickens before they'd hatched. She'd gotten up to 734,000 chickens. But Stephen Darrins walks into the office and makes her suddenly lose count.
Oh, God. 33, 34. I'm gonna be the hero. Zandra Kane. Hero.
Zandra?
Stephen.
I was just talking with Leland, and I got to thinking about you. On my second day here, how that ended. On the rooftop.
Yes.
With us.
Yes.
Together.
And what were you thinking about it? Were you thinking, yeah, I like that? No, that was a bad choice.
Zandra. I was thinking both those things. How it's so wrong and yet so right. What are we gonna do about this, Zandra? Technically, I'm your boss. We can't do this kind of thing at work. Or can we?
You don't have to be my boss. I can be your boss in the bedroom.
Oh, role playing.
Stephen, you don't really get along here anyway.
Well, I'm trying real hard, but I just can't seem to make any friends. Except you.
And I sure am your friend.
Zandra.
I know. Loving you is wrong. I like being wrong.
Jeff Stein's a sneaky lawyer, and he knows if he's going to crack Hammond Rye, he's probably going to have to start where he's got leverage. And who better to plumb for leverage than his assistant of 30-some years, poor Louise Tinsel, who's in a tizzy.
Finding out what makes this place tick.
Well?
Find out which cogs are the ones that keep the machine cranking.
Oh my gosh, I'm not very mechanical, but I know how to type, and if you need me to do dictation, I can do that.
Oh, really?
Yes?
You dictate?
No, you would dictate and I
yes,
take it.
I do dictate. Come here, Louise. How long you been working here?
30 years.
No gold watch, huh?
No, sir.
That's how they treat their employees here.
Yes, sir.
See that skyline?
It's beautiful.
See that building?
Which one?
That one.
That one?
No, the other.
The other one.
You see that secretary sitting there?
You smell good.
Thank you. You see that secretary sitting there?
Yes?
She's been with me for a week.
Yeah?
You see that watch on her arm?
No, sir, it's really far away.
I'll tell you.
Tell me about
It's a
it.
$25,000 watch. Why did I give it to her?
Why?
Because I want to keep her loyal.
I would stay loyal for someone who gave me a watch like that.
Here you go.
This isn't the first time Hammond has been sued. We went through a lot of crap in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. He's having a war meeting in the boardroom with Atashi getting his approach to things. In a minute, somebody's going to come in with some big news. But not before they get some ideas flowing.
It's your keen intellect that I want to pick. Do you understand that, Atashi?
Yes, keen intellect.
Now, I brought you here because you people have a special insight into things.
Yes.
You caught us off guard in 42. 41. I wasn't keeping a calendar back then. You guys got us with the Frenchies in the 60s. So I need that. I need you to tap into that ancestral thing.
So, you want me to pull out fingernail? And
If
then
it comes to that, yes.
And then have sex with him and then marry him?
What the hell is wrong with you?
That's what my grandfather told me.
Oh, no. Atashi. Atashi, listen to me.
Mr. Rye, we've got serious problems.
I know, I was just about to say that to a friend here.
Well, I've been reviewing our agency's finances, and our kitty has fallen below $5 million for the first time ever. We're running out of money, sir.
Why did I invest in Krugerrands after the fall?
All right, then, I have an idea.
Okay.
I come become hooker. I'll be right back. Did you just say what? Free Asian man! Free Asian person!
My boy, I want to tell you, I am making bad decision after bad decision.
I know, sir.
What are we gonna do? We're dead. This shyster, he's gonna bend us over and drill for oil.
He's got more money than we've got, sir.
Oh my God! Someone from the health department is here. They need someone who has every bit of information on every single thing that has ever been used in this office for anything. Is there anyone who has kept those kind of notes? Anyone?
Mary, you know I hold a complete inventory.
Well, if it isn't little Miss Judas. Judasina. Judette. I can't make a rhyme, but it's you, betrayer.
Really, me? I'm the betrayer? I was the Cocker Spaniel. I was the faithful servant. I was the one who's been working for $12 an hour.
You were the one who sued this company. I just found out. You filed a lawsuit against us, Hammond. What's going on?
I'll tell you what's going on. I don't. She can tell you just as good as me. I'm apoplectic.
Well, I'd like to hear it.
Talk to my lawyer.
Oh. Well, we're in real trouble now, aren't we, Hammond? You know, I was taking the fall for all of it, but now it's coming down on the company. What are we gonna do?
Well, first we're gonna stop raping everybody.
Mr. Rye, you know Rye. They're told you cooked the bill.
Oh! I bought that off until the Borgdine. It's a collector's item.
They said they need the owner, so you should bring your ID.
Funny seeing you here, Lowey.
Well, what's the matter, Darrins?
I was talking with Leland.
You were?
About the old Perrier water. I seem to recall him saying that you wanted him to give it to me. So what does that say?
It says I don't like you very much.
Hi, boys.
So this is... Hello, Zandra.
Zandra.
Stephen Darrins, I don't know why, but there's some girl outdoor with a ponytail that's saying that you raped her.
What? Again?
What's your problem?
He doesn't know how to keep it in his pants.
What's that supposed to mean?
What do you mean, Zandra?
Are you saying that he has indiscriminatory sort of feelings towards every woman with a pair of...
Stephen Darrins raped me! He raped me! Stephen Darrins raped me!
I know, I'll show you where he is.
Oh, thank God. Lowey, I registered for our China.
For us?
For us.
But I thought you wanted to be with Hammond. I was preparing you for him.
It's time that we defined our relationship, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, sure. We could do that. We could have a long talk. And, I don't know, we could have dinner or something, I guess.
I hope you're not jealous. Someone gave me a gift.
Please, I'm sorry. Hammond needs your help. He can't find his car keys and they're towing his car.
Oh!
She always knows where his keys are.
Hey there, Toots. What's your name? I don't recognize you.
Oh, I'm Michelle.
I'm Michelle.
Hi.
There.
Wow.
Hey, you wanna maybe go out to dinner sometime or something?
Sure, we could go right now if you wanted.
Alright.
You're awful handsome.
Mr. Bachman! The health department has found our stash of poison that we used on Stephen Darrins.
I told you to throw that stuff away!
I meant to.
You're loud!
Poison in here?
No, there's not that much poison. It's really just a minuscule.
Mr. Hammond! Mr. Hammond!
He's not here.
I'm booked for sushi chef / hooker.
Mr. Hammond! Mr. Hammond! Double booking!
What place is this?
I don't know. That's apparently how they do things in wherever he's from. So, I don't mean to, do you have an important job here? Can you help with some of our budget problems?
Yes, I'm very good at numbers and I have a calculator.
Well, so do I, and I'm really great with calculators.
Why are there so many hot guys in this?
The file room is on fire! The file room is on fire!
Holy crap, the file room's on fire. Well, just right outside the file room is a lawyer without socks smoking a cigarette. What do you think that means?
Hold on. 1 million. No. But I want 2. Make it 3. Fine.
Mr. Stein, I heard through the grapevine that you were thinking about suing us.
Thinking about or did?
Is there any take-backs on suing?
Can you take back being a virgin? No.
No, but you can sure try, right, Mr. Stein?
Trying to get me to drop this suit?
Meanwhile, Atashi is trying to talk Plummer out of the lawsuit. He's willing to throw himself on his sword, metaphorically, for the company. He's not getting very far.
Mary, there's all kinds of sexual harassment. And this is your company. It's family. You and I are pretty good friends. And I know you are a very important part of this family. Why?
Sometimes a family betrays you, and I feel betrayed.
You know, we all sometimes feel betrayed, but going after your family at the end, it will hurt you.
It will make me $5 million, minus the 40% that my attorney is going to take.
Well, that's great, but what are you going to have after that? No friends? No family? I mean, look at me. I have no money. I'm happy. Everybody treat me like retarded puppy of family. And tell you the truth, I've never been happier.
Well, it's great that you can be happy with that. It's great that you can feel that love. But I don't feel any love. I'm a single woman who's 26 years old.
I'm a single Asian man, 30 years old.
But you're a man.
I'm single at 87. I'm married. This company's all I got left. And if this is what it takes to keep you here, I'm willing to do it.
Do you know what's in one of these buttons? A little camera. And right now I'm taking pictures that I'm going to give to my attorney.
Well, then let me say this while I'm on camera. Mary Plummer, marry me and become vice president of this company.
That's good.
What? This is...
Meanwhile, Louise Tinsel has run in to tell Zandra Kane that the fire is raging out of control in the file room. She finds Zandra Kane and Jeff Stein on the desk together. And they're not going over any files.
Swear to tell the truth? Yeah! Tell the truth!
I'm guilty!
Yeah!
Guilty as charged!
Uh-huh!
Oh, yeah. Stein!
Oh, yeah.
So we're even.
Zandra! Zandra! Get low! There's a fire! Protect your... Can't you smell the smoke? There's a big fire in here.
It's getting a little hot in here.
You're a bad girl, but I love you and I'll save you anyway. You've got to get out of here. There's a fire. What? There's a fire in the file room.
All right, let's go! Go, I have some business to take care of.
That's it? You're gonna leave me for some...
No, I'm not gonna leave you.
Come on, please.
I'm not gonna let you leave until you promise. Or even Steven. No suey pants. What does that mean?
That means I'm fucking suing you. You think you're the first slut who ever tried to get me to drop my pants and drop a suit?
After you made me your backdoor girl.
I got nothing to say to that.
What are you people still doing in here? There's a fire! What is this spilled on my desk? Somebody spilled lotion?
Oh.
What does it taste like?
Is this your schmutz on my table? No, there's DNA in this schmutz. I'm no dummy.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say you drop this little lawsuit and I don't go public with Mr. Joy Juice all over and over his desk.
You set me up.
That's right, and I know your wife, too.
You wouldn't tell my wife.
Anshella? I'll tell her. I'll tell her
See that
everything.
skyline over there? Beyond that house, those 3 kids watching Nickelodeon, waiting for Dad to come home.
Mm-hmm. I see them, and I can see the tears that'll be in their eyes once they learn that Daddy backdoored with Zandra Kane.
And I can almost see a phone number.
You sons of bitches! I'm here to save you. Save me from the fire. Fuck all of you.
Fire!
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. This isn't the last scene of Jeff Stein, because I'm coming back with some ad campaigns.
So's your uncle.
Is that the last we've seen of Jeff Stein? I suppose it depends on a complicated litigation schedule. What will happen next week? What will they do without the files that are on fire? Has Tinsel betrayed Hammond? And what's going on in Atashi's pants? Find out next week in another exciting episode of Madvertising.